Welcome, everyone, to Chestnut Hill, home of the Boston College Eagles, where fans are filing into Alumni Stadium. They'll look between the field hockey lines, perhaps underneath the Musco lighting that's been imported in, and hope that there will be a party in the moons. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Boston College Eagles. Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hilltoppers offense will take the first swing of the game. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy that can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He's looking to throw it. Using the quick game. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. They're going to throw it again. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Slips away. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Hilltoppers will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. On the move, it's Johnson. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Eagles offense will try to get something started with their first possession. The offense set for a first down play. Caught in the backfield, it's Bond. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. He looks that one in nicely. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Bradley. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. To the air on first down.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a rhythm.
And the Golden Eagles will line it up on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Makes the grab down the middle. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
The Golden Eagles will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Boston College.
Number 9.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score.
Western Kentucky, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Jefferson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Line getting set on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Fires to the wideout. And you'd like to think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage like that. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Lofts one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Hilltoppers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the grab outside. It's Perales. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Brings up 2nd down.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it set up on the outside.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. He's going to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Bond. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Gets it out quickly. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Boston College now operates from the red zone. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Just trucks through it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Eagles.
Mano a mano, the offensive line gets it done, driving the defense back, creating an easy lane for that running back.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown.
Western Kentucky, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They move the tight end all over. Hand off from the shotgun. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Out of the gun, the running back has it. The Hilltoppers get it past the sticks. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. From the gun, running back on the move. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. On second down, wants to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for the end zone. And he intercepts it. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you wanted. The offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
And first down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And they're not on the same page there. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Got it in the middle, it's Morales. They get him down after he makes the catch. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Boston College will send out the punt team.
Number 35, on to punt it away.
Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. He wants to throw. The quick out. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Trying to convert this second and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Throwing right. Fires and picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. And they've been up and down the field, David, so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple of touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes a move. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Hilltoppers will snap it on 1st and 10. It's reverse. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Young. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Going for the big play. Grabs it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. And the Hilltoppers are on the move.
This offensive line does such a good job communicating in their pass protection. You can see guys passing defenders off to one another, and that's why the quarterback had so much time to complete that throw deep downfield.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Pressure coming. And that one's way too far for everybody. They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's 3rd and goal. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Toppers.
Western Kentucky.
And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
Lining up for the PAT.
On for the extra point.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Purdue is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Purdue, Pete, isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Nebraska.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Caught on the outside. It's McGowan. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll try the right side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Boston College will send out the punt team. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. First down here for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Comes out throwing on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Getting some heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves him in a hole. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this one splits the uprights.
That makes the score. Boston College, 14. Western Kentucky, 10.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half.
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Running it back, it's Hutchinson. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Offense set on first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And they got him for the sack. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to pass on second down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Alumni Stadium.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They'll open the second half on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll leave it with him. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his big tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Off-play action on first down. And his throw is incomplete. After the misfire, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They're going to run it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Bradley. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. It'll be a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield, he'll lose a couple. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, But what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Last play didn't go as planned. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. On the run, it's Robichaux. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Pulled down after a gain of 5. It's at the 9-yard line. 3rd and goal from way back there. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Buys a little time with his feet. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Boston College. What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contained little defensive ends. You got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays. You got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. So that was a methodical 17-play drive for the touchdown. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hutchinson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Throws to the wideout. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Hilltoppers will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And they're on him in a heartbeat, and down he goes.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
After the big 1st down sack, it's 2nd down. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. Boston College will send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. RPO complete to open the drive.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
Encroachment defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They try to pop a run on the draw. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And they get the sack, but they knew it was a pass. You go nickel, you're bringing more speed on the field, more DBs. You let the pass rush eat. Everybody communicates, right? Like you understand by formation, by tendency, they're throwing the football. Nice job by the defense understanding what the offense was trying to do.
And the Hilltoppers will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Bringing it back, it's McGowan. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's right on target. There to make the stop, and we played 3 in this one. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Looking for space. It's Globocho. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. Got his man quickly. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. 6th play of the drive coming up. The give on the inside. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College! That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Bowling Green is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Old Dominion. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Ellis?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Quickly complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw it again. Just a short pass to the tight end.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Complete. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. He's looking for an open man on second down. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. He'll try to sneak the wide receiver past him on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll try to power it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get rid of it. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They'll crank up this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bond. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35. The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. So much change of direction. He's down to the 23. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. The running back has it. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Discards a man. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. BC back to work after picking up the 1st down. Give to the running back. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll try the run. He breaks a tackle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Between the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. The last thing you want to do here is give up a big return, pin them back, and then the defense can just stop them from scoring a touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. And back to the air on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Turns it on at midfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The Hilltoppers have pushed it inside the 20. They'll throw it from the red zone. Feeling some heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Coming after him. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point of the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations are going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids to focus when I know there's probably not a lot to play for down the road? So let's win every game. Let's win every battle. Let's spoil other people's seasons on the way out, even though our season didn't pan the way we wanted it to.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.